This is Movies, a podcast about the act of cinema. With me today, of course, it's Hans. Who else would it be? Would it be a fish? Would it be Simon from FISHTANK, who might be running a little bit late? Might be running 29 minutes late, actually, for the show. What's going on? Simon. I think they cast Simon because of you, because I put that campaign out there to cast you on FISHTANK.
Yeah, I just gotta grow my, what is that called? Skullet?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how I'll get roles? Is that how I'll get casted in things? I need that look, that Bill Bailey look.
Well, we're also going to have Dakota Proctor on the show tonight, and he's a big all-time fan of the FISHTANK program. Now, I know you haven't watched a single second of
Nope.
it.
We need him. Yep. Because I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions that might have very simple answers. So we
Like,
need someone that's
where's the tank?
Yeah, where are the fish? Were they fed fish food?
I was just gonna say, did they feed you pellets in there?
Where did you shit? Yeah.
Well, that one's kind of because there was shit in a closet.
Wasn't that what's his name? The big guy?
Big
Tommy
guy.
Tommy something?
Tommy.
No,
it was
Tommy
Frank
Baloney?
Hassel.
Frank Hassel.
Frank Hassel took a shit in a cup, and then one of the final two girls on the show put it in another girl's closet. Would you take somebody's shit in a cup and go play hide and seek with it?
No. That's why I guess that's why you said that I wouldn't make it a week. I don't know, with antics like that.
If you tune into the live feed now, also, the entire house looks like a preschool pen. No, they've given up on cleaning it. It's just a total disaster. Hey, Dakota, how's it going? We're currently in the middle of the show right now.
Good to see you, J.
This is an inside joke that Hans, being a super fan, would not get.
Yeah. Okay.
I raced home from work just now to jump on. I'm super excited to be here. Been watching religiously.
I'm glad you could hop on for this show, because I certainly didn't prepare any questions aside from how'd you get in the house? Did you know anything about $1 Million Extreme or FISHTANK before you got in? We're just waiting on Simon at this point.
Yeah.
So
I'm also going to be smoking American Spirits to make Simon feel at home.
Is that his cigarette of choice?
I think that's what they were smoking.
Is that what Asian people smoke?
No.
I think they were provided to him.
Oh.
They were Frank Hassel cigarettes.
Did you watch the elimination today on FISHTANK, Dakota?
No. What happened?
You want to be spoiled?
Yeah, I mean, I'll see it in the clips. It's over.
Yeah, Vance is out.
Ugh.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Letty.
I had a feeling that's who they were gonna get rid of. So is he the worst slave?
No. The competition, I think, was who could be like the most detestable, and Letty obviously beat him on that.
Yeah, that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Was Josie immune, or was she also having to be detestable?
No, she was immune. So they did that challenge earlier in the week that Josie won, which was like you got to keep in motion the entire time.
Oh yeah, the chair.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about that. I would have just fucking run her up against the couch or something. You know, like do the little thing for about an hour until your legs start to get tired, and then just fucking, they would have loved that shit.
How do you think Hans would fare in the FISHTANK house?
He'd probably be bored.
I think they're all bored. I mean, most of them seem bored. They seem bored most of the time.
I don't see why he would do it. It doesn't. I mean, $35,000, I guess, is a good amount of money, but as a freeloader, I don't know.
How long is it? How many months is it?
It's the psychedelic. It's a psychedelic game show, man. It's bizarre. It's like skateboarding if it were a reality show or something. It's there's no rules really, or the rules are always changing.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I think Simon got confused here, and thought it was going to be 8 p.m. whatever his time is. So he said, "Cool, log in at 8 p.m." He said this a second ago. Cool, log in at 8 p.m. Well, it's
Where is
8:34
he?
right now. Is he in Texas? He might be an hour behind.
We got to do it's a marathon episode, man.
Oh man, I don't think so.
Yeah, I thought the show was done. I saw that what Letty, I think, is one of the names.
Letty, they did a fake winner, and they said
Oh,
Letty was the winner, and then they said just kidding. And I feel like that's what the show has been a lot of, just like they'll say one thing or that they're going to do one thing and then they don't do it. So it's extremely hard to follow at times.
Yes, there's no
Because
rhyme or reason to the show. They'll make up the rules as they go along. There was one instance where Sam was talking to Vance, and it sounded like the winner would be decided by a public vote. And I
Mhm.
think they just kind of scrapped that to make it more interesting because everyone knows that a Letty victory would be the most satisfying thing. That's what I think. I think she has the
Yeah.
biggest character arc.
You're not in the, I've been in a fish tank chat on Facebook Messenger for the last 4 or 5 weeks or so, where everyone's clipping, and it's been pretty easy to keep up with it there. But they are also very team Letty there. The admin is DJ, and he's a big Letty head. I did a little painting of Letty from one of the cams for him. I like Letty the most too. I think Betty was my favorite.
Betty
But
was
I'm
definitely the most attractive in the house. Now, Hans, I know you
that's what
don't know much, but he was a big
no.
fan of Sylvia when she was in there.
I was.
Yeah.
Is Sylvia the one that looks like a Chinese mask?
like a ghost. Yeah, she looks like kabuki art.
Right. Yeah. No, you're wrong. For what you said. No, not really.
Dakota, what's with this new podcast you've got going with Mario Cuomo?
Yeah,
I
so
thought it was a one-off.
yeah, well, we wanted to not put any pressure on ourselves, but we are enjoying talking to each other. We're two musicians chatting about art, and I think we're trying to kind of find out the concept, kind of, and then we're gonna start having guests on once we get that solidified. But we dropped the second one today. It's called Pizza Time, and yeah, me and Mario have just been chatting. The newest one, we kind of talk about some important figures in our life and whether or not they're rock and roll or if they're wimps. And we discussed Jordan Peterson and Vincent Gallo and Kurt Cobain, as well as some other things. So yeah, people check that out. It's on Mario Cuomo's YouTube right now. We're kind of working out logistics of like, do we want to move it to a Patreon or a SoundCloud or whatever? But yeah, we'd love to have you guys on
Yeah.
once we get it kind of going a little bit more.
Are you going to put it
And
on
yeah.
Hulu? Not Hulu, excuse me. On
Yeah, it's on
Spotify,
Hulu.
and yeah, it's a Hulu
So yeah, I
exclusive.
mean, I've got a DistroKid account, so I think doing Spotify, and I think Mario does too. So I think doing a Spotify will be doable. And yeah, we're just trying to find outlets for ourselves to sort of vent and talk about what's going on. We touched on Omega Fish Corp a little bit at the
Whoa.
end of the newest one that we just put out today, because we were talking about Spencer, and that kind of came up through that.
Spencer was surprisingly good. I gave him a role at the last minute at Omega Fish Corp
Mhm.
because we had a couple of different old guys that auditioned for this role of Walter, and none of them were really scratching the itch as far as like what we needed for that character. And I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Spencer's gonna be there anyway. What if we throw on a pair of glasses and say he's 50? What if we
Yeah.
just do that? And
He's
then
kind of he's kind of a big imposing guy, so I
yeah,
guess he could play 50.
I think the taller you are, the older
The
you
older
seem.
you are.
Yeah, more or less.
I'm 12 with that logic.
How tall are
but
you?
I'm 5'7". I'm a little
Oh
short
wow,
king.
okay. All right. Well, Hans, you're
Little
almost a
fella.
whole foot over him,
Yeah.
according to sources.
Hans is 6'7".
No,
Oh my
no.
god.
No, can you imagine? This country is already uncomfortable for me, and I'm only 6'2". I can't imagine
You
what it would be
can't
like.
fit in any of the
Any.
the buses or
Mhm.
the door frames and all that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was at work. It was kind of about to rain, so I was like, let me get out of here. But yeah, Spencer's doing the a film in the fall and summer, and I've got a little small part in that as well. So I'm excited to do that.
I'm
Um,
tentatively slated as the lead for at least one of those.
yeah.
And I got it. So since Omega Fish Corp started shooting, the day after, I got hit up by somebody, and they were like, "Hey, listen, do you want to play this lead role in this film I'm shooting in August that stars Corey Feldman?" Yes, Corey Feldman.
Nice.
Should I do this? Should I do that on the grounds of Corey Feldman, or should I turn it down on the grounds of Corey Feldman alone? Hans, what would
I
you
think you
do?
should. Hmm.
Hmm. Is it an action movie with Corey
An
Feldman? Or
action
is it a
movie?
It's
is it
it's like a Matrix remake with Corey as the
or,
Neo character,
or is it
and
an erotic
he's waking up from being molested, and that's his pill.
I
an
think it's
erotic
Dream a Little Dream 3.
it's an erotic thriller with Corey Feldman like he used to do when he was younger?
That sounds
Erotic.
terrifying.
Those were erotic thrillers behind the camera,
Yeah.
starring Corey Feldman.
You're the new Corey Haim to him. That would be great. Yeah, why not? Are you
Why
getting
not?
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? You could even get free tickets to one of his shows, I'm sure, if you become his
Oh
friend.
yeah, I
You
could
can
meet
just go see
Corey's
him play.
Angels. I could
Yeah.
get a backstage pass to
One of
Corey's
Corey's
Angels.
angels. The
Yeah.
cycle of abuse continues.
Yeah. What would you do, Dakota? What would your stance be in this position?
Oh man, I think you should do it. Obviously, I mean it's Corey Feldman, so you're obviously going to be a better actor than he is. So you're going to shine in comparison, regardless of your performance.
That's true. That
You
is
can get
true.
some fashion tips and some dancing moves from him too. He can teach
Mhm.
you how to
Mhm.
dress and how to, shake it.
Yeah, you're not helping. You're not helping me like lead me to a yes answer to this director. I don't know.
Well, is there any like log line or anything? It's just, hey, Corey Feldman's in this. You want to do it? There's
That's
no
more
no.
or less it. It was, hey,
Uh,
Yeah,
Corey
Jesus
Feldman's going to be
Christ.
in it.
I feel like
I feel like you should
I'm
never.
thinking about moving to New York in the fall. I'm trying to see if that would be useful. Like I want to come work with y'all and create some of this kind of off the grid cinema that y'all are doing. I think it's really really cool.
I thought
So
you were set to move to Brooklyn. Is that not
yeah. We're
confirmed
working
yet?
on it, man. We're working on it. I'd love to get another roommate. I've got one right now, but if we could get two roommates, then I think I would be able to do that financially. Um, but yeah, I mean, I was really into moving because I was like hating my life here, but now I'm like liking my life here, so it's becoming a little more complicated just in my own,
Right.
emotions of being like, oh man, now I'm gonna leave a bunch of stuff. But I think it would be a fun excursion. I mean, me and GMAC talk a bit, and I'd like to collaborate with him as well. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it seems like there's a little. I don't know. There's a gathering that's been happening gradually over maybe the
yeah,
past year and a half out here in New York, and I think it's only going to continue to grow. There have been some interesting characters in the mix for Omega
yeah,
Fish Corp that we haven't unveiled yet. Maybe I'll tell you about it off mic.
yeah.
So I think that would be dope.
But like, yeah, I had something I was gonna say, and I totally blanked.
should
Um,
get, should get Corey Feldman for Mega
Yeah,
Fish.
we'll get Corey Feldman for Omega Fish
so
Corp. He'll be the fish.
it was gonna be a show, and now it's a movie, simply because you felt like it was gonna be better as a feature length, or you just didn't want to commit to a bigger production that would be.
Oh, it's as big of a production. I mean, here's the thing. It's a matter of selling it, right? It's very. I mean, how do you even go about selling a TV show? Well, then you're just
Yeah,
creating a paywall, and you're going to hope that
yeah,
enough people sign up where you can, rebound in the budget. That doesn't seem as directly satisfying anyway as packaging it as a movie and just selling it. But I'll tell you what, after that shoot and reviewing everything and like getting the vibe of like everyone's energy, and I like working with the people that we worked with
hmm
on these couple of shoots, and it's broken up in a way where it could be used as either a film or a series.
hmm
And I'm personally leaning on the side of doing it as like a mini series at this point,
yeah.
you know? So
Is there like an evil David Brent character? Because you sort
yeah,
of mentioned the off. Yeah, I'm.
yeah, a little bit. He's
That.
Asian, he's Chinese and
Okay,
got
okay.
dementia. So that's the David Brent is
You
he's
got to give him like a slick back kind of like Michael Scott season 1 kind of. I don't know. That'd be a fun look.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe that'll be
but,
Hans in season 2. We'll give him
I've
a
never met
toupee.
Ryan. I don't. I've seen him on. I think he was on one of the GMAC Alex Schultz episodes of their late show.
Yeah, the late
and he was
late
entertaining
show.
on that, so I'm sure he's killing it in the production. Yeah, I'll be in the next American Bulgaria, which is Ryan. Your state has my pistachio.
Oh, I was trying to be discreet about
Yeah,
it.
it's all good. I'm not here to put on airs. We're talking about Fish Tank. It's all
Yeah.
about
Well-
bodily fluids. And is he here?
Yeah, he just
Or-
hopped in. So speaking of
Oh,
Fish
cool.
Tank, let's bring him in right now. What's happening, Ty? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
Nice.
All right.
That's what.
Well, thank you for joining. So the name of the podcast is Movies, but we're not talking about movies at all. We've been talking about Fish Tank the past like 30 minutes. And it's a pleasure to have you. You were my favorite on this first season of Fish Tank, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I was a big John fan, and then John got kicked off, and I was like, I'm out on this show. I'm done with this show. And then you come in there, and I'm like, I'm fully back in on Fish Tank.
Yeah.
I had such a good time watching your trajectory while you were in there.
Yeah, I wish I would have stayed longer, but I couldn't do it. I was so depressed, like by the end of the week. Like I miss freedom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they really fucked with you in there.
Yeah, they did. And I had to fuck with other people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dakota here. Dakota's the guy in the button-down shirt.
Dakota.
Is a fan of Fish Tank. Hans, who's the bald guy here, knows nothing at all about Fish Tank. He just is heard in passing. Yeah, for those who don't know, so they really played some games with you while you were in the house. They fooled you into believing you were canceled over comments, over remarks and whatnot. You had such like a big up and down sort of arc while you were on the show.
Yeah, I did. I was down because they played the fake cancellation prank, so I thought I was canceled in my hometown in Austin, Texas.
Mm.
So I was really kind of bummed out about that. I wanted to go home after that, really.
So that just kind of burnt you out totally.
Yeah, but I decided to stay for like a week just to see if I could make it through a week. So the next day, they kind of played a new game where I became president, and I had to like enforce rules that really mess with the contestant, and I made them throw in the challenge. Other contestants just threw in the towel for the challenge. So I felt like my job was done as far as that challenge went.
How did you even get involved in the show?
So a friend of mine, Shirt was Cash, that's his name on Twitter. He watched the show to where he does like every night he would do like a recap on Twitter, and people would tune in and listen. And he got permission to do it from the Fish Tank producer. And he know me from doing stand-up comedy. He went to a couple of my comedy shows and we hang out and stuff. So he texted me one day while I was driving, delivering food, and he went, one of the contestants on a reality show just dropped out. Will you be interested? And then I out.
Yeah, you're frozen at the moment. You cut out there right
It's
as
probably hard to get fucking reception at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ty, how did you find time to do this show? You know, while you're working on Pearl and the follow up.
I haven't seen any of I don't get that joke.
Oh,
Yeah,
Completely
that's over
over
my
my
head.
Oh, I love that movie.
This is Ty West, right?
Yeah, Ty West.
Yes,
dude,
the famed director Ty West.
That
So
movie is so good.
it's a stark turn from going to directing to going in front of the camera. So we applaud you for doing that.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is a bridge that I'm gonna jump off of. Actually, this is my last podcast interview. You got last podcast interview.
Ty, your
Wow.
comment about feeling just like Joe Rogan during that cancellation prank was definitely one of my favorite quotes from the whole show. I think I don't know if you were in on it
Thank
or
you.
what, but like that was a very funny moment, whether or not it was organic or not. And I assume it was
It's
kind of hard to know what was like real and what wasn't real throughout that week, you know?
yeah, that's how they designed the show to be, to like really fuck with you, troll with you. But another stuff are kind of real as far as like the contestant reaction and how they feel emotionally. I had to leave because I feel so much emotional pain from the contestant that it was too much for me. I guess because I'm an empath.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how's this set, like how do they set it up? What do they tell you before you go in? Because I'm assuming that you didn't really know that much about the show before going in, right?
It didn't tell me anything except for, could you introduce yourself as Simon? It'll be really funny if you introduce yourself as Simon. So I just did it. And I found out that there's a previous contestant, his name was Simon.
Mhm.
So I was supposed to be like his doppelganger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all other contestants were like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, so they've introduced doppelgangers for about every contestant over. There was never a Cynthia clone, but we had Betty and Letty and Simon and Simmons and Vance and Lance. Were there any other
Yeah.
ones? There was no. Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, there's nobody for Daniel, and Chris was like the only one that's not like the freenoader. Chris was the only freenoader that wasn't a doppelganger.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
was two. He's
And
two people within his one body.
yeah, that's kind of true. Y'all know Elna was a doppelganger for Josie. Remember Elna?
Ella, yeah, Ella. Mhm.
Yeah, she was there for like 2 days or something. Like she had to leave because her friends were in trouble.
They should have called her Rosie or something, to make that more apparent.
Oh yeah, that would have been a way better name than Elna.
Since you've been out of the house, like you tune into the feed at all?
Your audio's all
Yeah.
messed up. It's very low.
So in the house, who was like kind of like, were you like friends with anybody, or were you just kind of hanging out by yourself?
I wasn't friend with anybody, but I was cool with other contestants until the president challenge happened. So I turned to like a bad guy. Like nobody trusts me. Nobody wanted to talk to me. So yeah, kind of sucked being the bad guy.
What I had asked, now I'm assuming you guys can hear me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is have you been catching up with the live feed at all, or following the show since you've been out of the house?
I don't watch the show like on the website. I found her through the Twitter update, and the show been going pretty nuts. Like it's insane right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your sound's going again.
This is as buggy as the fucking FISHTANK website. I have to fucking this website. I have to log out all the time and log back in, and it'll crop the cameras in such a bad way. And I get that it's fucking like homegrown kind of reality show, but it is a fucking chore to watch in a way.
Okay, my audio is back now. All right. What I am trying to ask is, do you have any favorite going into the finale? Because now Vance is out as of today. It's just Josie and Letty. I feel like it's a very good versus evil battle that's happening.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. Me, I don't know who should win. No, look at this situation, okay? Letty is 23 years old. She never had a job. She live with her parent. Josie is 21-year-old. She work in compost, and she drive a BMW. So I don't know who deserve it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I err on the side of whoever hides fecal matter in the house. Personally, I think that is probably what merits the most deserving win.
Dan Letty should win because she hid the poop through the poop in Sylvia's closet, and they're trying to pin it on me. You
I
remember?
know. One of the
Yeah.
most amusing moments was the mock trial that was held where you got accused of hiding the shit.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, I knew who did it, but I didn't care about like pointing them out because I was going home the next day. So I didn't care if they call me shitty Simon.
Mhm.
Plus, I knew the camera was recording, so they know who did it.
Right.
They would know that I never went into Sylvia's room. But yeah, Frank told me that he did it, and Nettie helped him. And Frank asked me if does he want me to tell him tonight, come out and say that he did it. But I was like, nah, I'm president. Um I don't I could take the fall if you need me to.
You're assuming
So
the responsibility of it. Yeah.
yeah, I was assuming the responsibility of it. I didn't want to snitch on him, that's why.
You know,
Or
you're
Nettie, I didn't
you were kind of the exception in the house where I feel like everybody got a little bit of a little hassled by Frank Hassel, but he really
yeah.
seemed to take to you, and you were the exception there.
Maybe because I was president. I'm a freeloader.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for him to really like mess with a freeloader. Like he doesn't get anything,
Hmm.
Yeah, and we was on the same team, but I was afraid he was gonna mess with me, but he never did. Frank really add a really scary vibe to the house. Like everybody was on his toe.
Yeah.
I was scared of him. I was scared of him. Every time he messed with the fishes, I felt bad. Yeah, I felt so bad, dude.
As soon as he got thrown in the house, a friend of mine who also watches the show was like, "It's only a matter of time before they have to pull the plug on this program. Now he's going to do something to get it
Mhm.
taken down." And it's kind of surprising that, in spite of including what was it, piss, shit, spit,
Yeah.
still going smooth. Nothing that
Yeah.
I guess fully crossed the line there.
We've
So,
had nudity as well.
yeah. Well, Betty showed her tits,
I
right?
don't know if that counts.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah, Faga, yeah.
Betty.
Chris was
Betty,
fucking
yeah.
naked for like an hour.
Oh, Chris. But you couldn't even see anything, so it's not.
No, what do you mean? You see a lot, just
Nothing
not.
was like
Yeah, just you see a lot, but just nothing sexual.
Yeah, there's a lot to see. Just
Sort of a
nothing.
rotund monster. And now he's taken on a sort of Friar Tuck. Is Chris still in the house?
Yeah, Chris is
Yeah,
still
he's
there.
Yeah.
To me, Chris was like very entertaining, like for the show. I've been keeping up with it to see what Chris would do. Have y'all seen it when they have him and a hooker
Oh God.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
very
no.
rough.
and she wouldn't sleep with him because he smelled like shit and
Yeah,
his
shit
pants are
stained
shit
on his
stained.
pants.
That was
Yeah,
that.
that's the most.
He must have
Dude,
the most
that's the
depressing
craziest
weekend.
shit.
That's
Yeah, I've
Dontorius's
ever
wife you're
seen.
talking about.
And Chris was so excited to have sex with her.
Yeah.
He was ready. Yeah. He
Huh.
should have put on like some new pants, like some new shorts. I don't know why he didn't do that.
He got turned down by the hooker, and then he fell flat on his face down the steps in
Down
like
the
the
stairs.
same
Yeah.
24-hour
That
span of
hurt.
time.
Wait, so is there no bathrooms? Why is he covered in? What do he have shit in his
He's
pants?
just no. It's just because he's so large. That's he
Yeah,
can't
fuck
reach.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
because he's
You
shaped
know,
like a turtle.
One of the roasts I had for Chris was no matter how many accomplishments you have in life, your biggest accomplishment will be wiping your ass. And now that seems to be kind of true.
Does Chris emit a scent
Yeah, he does.
Oh no.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like shit though. It's like
It's body.
It's
Yeah.
unwashed
it's
Sweat.
like
body.
somebody that played basketball.
Yeah, it's flaps.
Yeah, it's that like
Yeah.
your skin is rotting off of you because you're sweating so much smell.
Oh damn! Really?
I don't know. I mean, you were there. That's what
There's
I would
no
imagine.
air
it was.
conditioner in the house.
Yeah,
There's
saying
no-
like a basketball player is very flattering. I think way of putting that.
You're playing on a 6-foot goal.
Yeah. Ty, would you consider doing either a guest appearance on Fish Tank season 2 or going back in, but for the grand prize?
They asked me. I don't think I'll enjoy being a contestant, even though it'll gain me fame. Um, I don't know. I don't think I would because I know what's up.
Mm.
But I would be interested in being a shark, though. If they ask me to be a shark, then I'll do it.
Okay.
What's this? What's the shark? Is it
A
like?
shark is one of the producer
Oh, okay.
that wear the Squid Game outfit. You could consider Jason Ghost Rider a shark. I consider him a shark.
So you make the decisions, you make the rules, you change.
Yeah, you kind of
things,
make the
right?
plot as things go along. And the genius thing about the shark is they're so good with coming up with different plots and stuff. Like a plot within a plot. And they come with new plot based on just something the contestant just do randomly. So
I mean,
they're
yeah, that
very
that does sound a lot more fun than having to deal with someone putting a jar full of shit in your closet or someone pissing on
Yeah.
your mattress. Yeah, I think
I
making the
compare to
decision. Yeah.
I compare it to being in prison and the prison wardens are playing prison games.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Did
it was
you-
a real prison, like people got stabbed and stuff, like shanked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you end up winning any fish bucks? Like, did you leave there with any money?
Yeah, I won 2 FISH bucks, so that's
Mhm.
$1,000. And it's
Mhm.
real. So yeah,
Nice.
$1,000 for a week of being there. And they paid my flight. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the move now? Now I know you do stand up and you also have like music videos on your YouTube channel that you've done. Do you
Yeah.
have anything in the pipeline?
Not particularly. I'm just gonna work on new comedy material, and that's about it. And probably act in some indie films that my friends shoot. But really, I don't like have anything crazy lined up. That's the thing about being a comedian. You have to be in the dark and be okay with uncertainty.
Did I read correct that you had appeared on Kill Tony at one point?
Yeah, I've been on there twice.
Oh, nice. How did that go?
Y'all Kill Tony fans?
Well, I'm aware of it. I'm not really a Tony Hinchcliffe fan personally.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was on there twice. I did really well. I got asked tonight. The first time I was there, I performed and I was asked to like open up for their comedy show. The second time I got on there, I was asked to like perform at Red Band Secret Show. So I know those guys. I'm cool with them. Now I've Kill Tony fans, are also FISHTANK fans. So they recognize me from being on Kill Tony.
What cigarettes were you smoking? Were they American Spirits?
Yeah, American Spirit, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was right.
He bought a pack just for this show.
Hey, man,
Oh,
if you ever end up doing some stand up in North Carolina, hit me up, man. I got a big pack of these for you if you want to come
Okay.
through.
appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
All
Good luck
right.
on
Yeah.
your next film.
Thanks. I found a new appreciation for American Spirit after my cancellation. It really helped.
Yeah, they're good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.